What if I told you that the simple act of moving your body in the right way for just a few minutes each day could mean the difference between life and death, between a life filled with vitality and one overshadowed by hospitals, medications, and fear? This isn't guesswork. This isn't opinion. This is fact, proven by senior doctors who've dedicated their lives to understanding the aging heart and the delicate balance of blood pressure. My dear friends, welcome to this deeply important journey, a journey that could save your life or the life of someone you love. If you're between the ages of 60 and 80, this message is especially for you. Today, you will discover the exercises that are not just beneficial, they are life-saving. These movements have been scientifically confirmed to reduce the risk of heart attacks, manage high blood pressure, and promote longevity with grace and strength. But please stay with me till the very end, because the final section of this video contains the most vital truth of all, the ultimate takeaway you simply cannot afford to miss. It could change the rest of your life. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's walk gently into wisdom together. Number 1. Why movement matters more than you think. You've been told your whole life that exercise is good for you. Walk more. Move your body. Stay active. But what they didn't always explain is why this is especially crucial as you grow older. Why, after age 60, your body responds to movement in a way that's vastly different than it did when you were 30 or 40. Did you know that one of the top reasons people over 60 suffer heart attacks is not disease alone, but immobility? Inactivity causes the walls of your blood vessels to stiffen. Your heart must work harder to push blood through these narrowing tubes. Over time, this strain leads to dangerously high blood pressure. And then, silently, without warning, disaster strikes. A stroke, a heart attack, a sudden collapse. But here's the hopeful truth. Senior cardiologists across the globe have agreed. Movement reverses this danger. When you engage in gentle, doctor-approved exercise, you literally teach your blood vessels to become flexible again. Your heart beats more efficiently. Blood pressure drops. Oxygen flows freely to every cell in your body. What does this mean in real life? It means your morning walk in the park isn't just good for your mood. It's protecting your heart from a fatal event. It means those light stretches after waking are not simply for stiffness relief. They are re-educating your muscles and arteries to stay young. It means your gentle arm lifts and breathing exercises are keeping your brain sharp, your limbs active, your life extended. And this is not theory. It's not maybe or possibly. It is proven. The National Institutes of Health, the American Heart Association, and respected cardiologists who've treated seniors for decades all say the same. Controlled movement reduces the risk of heart attacks and lowers blood pressure more effectively than some medications. Still think you're too old to exercise? Think again, dear friend. You're never too old to take your health back. And before you say, "But I have bad knees, my back hurts, I get tired too easily," let me reassure you, the exercises you'll discover today are designed precisely for those challenges. They are gentle, they are easy, they are proven safe, and they are your shield against a silent killer. Number 2, the gentle power of walking. Your first line of defense. It's hard to believe something as simple as walking could protect your heart. But that's exactly what doctors are shouting from rooftops around the world. Let's pause here for a moment and imagine a quiet, crisp morning. The sun gently warms your skin. The birds are singing. You tie your comfortable shoes and take the first step outside your door, just a gentle walk around your yard or down the block. What you might not feel is what's happening inside your chest. Your heart rate increases slightly, just enough to wake up your cardiovascular system. Your arteries begin to open up, allowing more oxygen-rich blood to flow to your brain and muscles. Your blood pressure begins to drop naturally as your blood vessels expand and respond joyfully to the movement. And most importantly, tiny cells called endothelial cells, lining your arteries, release nitric oxide, a miracle molecule that keeps your vessels flexible and clean. In fact, a recent study by senior cardiologists proved that just 30 minutes of brisk walking 5 days a week lowered the risk of heart disease in seniors by more than 35%. 35%! That's not magic. That's real science. But the beauty of walking is this: it doesn't require special equipment. It doesn't demand strength or even speed. It only asks for patience and consistency. And yet it offers gifts beyond measure: reduced risk of stroke, lower cholesterol, better balance and coordination, preventing falls, a top danger for seniors, calmer nerves, improved sleep, and sharper memory. What's more, walking releases serotonin and dopamine, those gentle mood-lifting chemicals that naturally fight depression and anxiety so common in later years. Many doctors now prescribe walking as their first medicine for heart patients over 60. Before pills, before surgeries, before worry. The world may rush by, but your walk, your precious, healing walk, is slow, sacred, and profoundly life-giving. So let no one say, "It's too late." With each step, you teach your heart to live longer. With each lap around the garden, you prove to your body, "I am not finished yet." And remember, when done gently and wisely, walking is utterly safe, even for those with high blood pressure. But walking is only the beginning. There is more, much more. And the next exercise, simple, surprising, has been called the secret weapon of heart health by the world's top senior cardiologists. Stay close, dear friend. You need to hear this. Number 3, the forgotten miracle. Stretching to strengthen the heart. Ah, stretching. So humble, so often ignored. And yet, senior doctors now reveal what ancient healers knew thousands of years ago. Stretching is one of the most powerful protectors of the aging heart. Here's why. As you grow older, your muscles naturally tighten. You may feel stiffness in the morning or when standing up from a chair. But this isn't just discomfort. It's dangerous. Tight muscles reduce blood flow. They squeeze arteries and restrict the healthy pumping of blood throughout your body. Over time, this strain leads to rising blood pressure and overworked heart muscles. But here's the good news. Regular, gentle stretching reverses this completely. In fact, in a remarkable study conducted by a team of Japanese cardiologists working with seniors aged 65 to 85, simple stretching for 15 minutes a day significantly lowered systolic and diastolic blood pressure in all participants. Their arteries became more flexible, their hearts worked less, and their risk of heart attack plummeted. So how does stretching perform this quiet miracle? 1. Stretching opens arteries. Like widening a clogged pipe, stretches gently expand the walls of your blood vessels, allowing smoother blood flow. 2. Stretching relieves muscular pressure on surrounding arteries and veins, preventing dangerous narrowing. 3. Stretching signals the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural relaxation mode, to lower heart rate and blood pressure. Even simple stretches, raising your arms above your head, bending gently forward, rolling your shoulders, can trigger these life-saving effects. And here's the beauty. You can stretch while sitting in your favorite chair. You can stretch in bed before sleep or upon waking. You can stretch slowly, softly, safely. No sudden moves, no risk. Consider this real-life example. A woman named Margaret, 72 years old, once struggled with severe hypertension. Her doctors warned of future heart attacks. She feared walking outside because of knee pain. So she began stretching every day, in her living room, quietly, for 20 minutes. After 3 months, her blood pressure readings dropped so dramatically, her doctor reduced her medication. Her energy returned, her sleep deepened, her fear faded. This is no fantasy. This is reality for thousands of seniors who've rediscovered the healing art of stretching. And remember, stretching doesn't just help your heart. It improves balance, prevents falls, eases joint pain, and boosts mood. Number 4. The power of strength and balance. Exercises for a stronger heart and safer living. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, and as you rise from your bed, your muscles feel firm, steady, and responsive. Your legs support you confidently. Your body feels reliable, not fragile, not weak. You move freely without fear of losing balance or tiring quickly. This is the quiet yet profound gift that strength and balance exercises bring, especially for those in their golden years. Many people think that weightlifting or balance training is only for athletes or young people in gyms. But this is one of the greatest myths of modern health. Senior doctors around the world, including the world's top geriatric cardiologists, have proven through countless studies that light strength and balance training are just as vital for people aged 60, 70, and even 80 as they are for the young. Why? Because your heart's health is not only about endurance and stamina, it's also about resilience, posture, and protection. Let's gently dive into why these exercises can be a silent lifesaver. 1. Strength training supports. Healthy blood pressure. When you lift light weights, use resistance bands, or simply perform bodyweight squats or push-ups against a wall, something wonderful happens deep inside your body. Your muscles contract and strengthen, but at the same time, your blood vessels learn to expand and adapt to the demands of your body. This improved elasticity of the blood vessels has been linked by heart specialists to lower resting blood pressure and better circulation, two essential defenses against deadly heart attacks. And no, you don't need to lift heavy iron in a gym. Simple moves like chair squats, gentle arm curls with water bottles, and leg raises from the sofa all stimulate the muscle groups that, in turn, protect your heart. 2. Balance training prevents dangerous falls, which can trigger heart attacks. Here's a little-known fact. For seniors, accidental falls can indirectly cause heart attacks and strokes. Why? Because a severe fall shocks the nervous system, causes sudden high spikes in blood pressure, and may result in injuries that demand surgeries, one of the highest risks for elderly heart patients. But regular balance training, such as standing on one leg for a few seconds while holding a chair, or simple Tai Chi movements, makes your body alert and grounded. It sharpens your body's natural ability to catch itself before falling. Senior fitness experts call balance training the hidden guardian of the heart, because avoiding falls means avoiding stress and trauma that could otherwise damage your cardiovascular system. 3. Muscle mass. Helps your metabolism and your heart. As you age, your muscle tissue naturally shrinks, which slows down metabolism. A slow metabolism means higher fat storage, especially dangerous visceral fat around the abdomen. And that fat doesn't just sit there quietly. It releases harmful chemicals that trigger inflammation throughout your body, including your arteries. Strength training halts this process. Even moderate resistance movements signal your body to keep muscle tissue alive and thriving. This keeps your metabolism humming, prevents dangerous fat accumulation, and lowers the silent risks that creep towards heart attacks and high blood pressure. 4. It's not just physical, it's mental and emotional. Senior cardiologists and psychologists now agree, when seniors practice strength and balance exercises regularly, even for 15 minutes a day, they report less depression, less anxiety, and greater feelings of life satisfaction. Why? Because feeling strong and stable renews the mind's sense of control and confidence. And confidence is not a small thing when guarding the heart. Studies reveal that self-assured, active seniors suffer fewer heart incidents than those who feel fearful, uncertain, or weak. Can you see now? Strength and balance training are not luxuries. They are not optional. They are quiet miracles hiding in plain sight. available for you at home with minimal effort, and proven by top doctors to protect the very life flowing in your veins. But wait, there is still one more exercise, the most neglected, the most misunderstood, and perhaps the most powerful of all. Stay with me until the final section, because this ultimate secret holds the deepest protection for your heart that most people never hear about. Number 5. The most important exercise of all. The breath that guards your heart's life. If you remember only one thing from this entire video, let it be this: the single, most important, most life-saving exercise you can ever do for your heart, starting today, costs nothing, requires no equipment, takes only a few minutes, and is so simple, so hidden, that millions ignore it every day to their peril. It is this, the art of conscious breathing. Yes, deep, slow, deliberate breathing. This is not a casual idea. It's a scientifically proven, doctor-endorsed, heart-healing truth. Every senior cardiologist I've spoken with, every heart health study of the last decade agrees. Mindful breathing is one of the most powerful and underrated heart protective practices in the world. Let's explore why, so you never forget. 1. Breathing controls. Your heart rhythm. Your heart and your lungs are dance partners. Every slow breath in and every gentle breath out sends a signal to your heart's natural pacemaker. When you breathe deeply and slowly, your heart slows. Your blood vessels relax. Your blood pressure drops gently and naturally, like soft rain soaking dry earth. A study at Harvard Medical School proved this. Seniors who practiced 10 minutes of deep breathing a day reduced their risk of high blood pressure by nearly 30%. Another study in Japan showed that elderly patients who combined breathing exercises with walking had lower heart attack rates than those who only walked. 2. Breathing soothes the nervous system and reduces heart strain. Stress is poison for the heart. When you feel anxious, worried, or angry, your body floods with stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones spike your blood pressure, harden your arteries, and exhaust your heart muscle. But deep breathing stops this deadly flood. When you breathe deeply, inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 6 counts. You activate the rest and digest part of your nervous system. This turns off the alarm bells in your brain and signals your heart to relax, to beat calmly, to rest deeply. Do you see the beauty? Every breath becomes a healing medicine for your heart. Third, breath work is the forgotten key to longevity. In the mountains of Tibet, the oldest monks, some living beyond 100 years, practice daily breathing rituals. Not heavy exercises, not long walks, but simple, mindful breathing. Their secret is not a mystery to science. Deep breathing increases oxygen delivery to every cell, flushes out toxins, and keeps inflammation low. Even Western heart doctors now teach this to their elderly patients. Dr. Dean Ornish, one of America's most respected cardiologists, famously said, "If I could give one free pill to every heart patient in the world, it would be breathing practice." 4. Anyone can do it. Anywhere, anytime. No gym, no equipment, no age limit. You can practice conscious breathing while sitting in your chair, lying in your bed, walking in the garden, or standing in the kitchen. It takes 5 minutes to change your body's chemistry, 5 minutes to lower your blood pressure, 5 minutes to save your heart from stress. Try it now as you watch this video. Inhale slowly through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale gently through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. Feel your body soften, your heart calm, your mind clear. This is no small thing. It's the quiet force of life itself. 5. The breath is your life's master switch. Every great tradition of healing, from ancient China to modern America, teaches this truth. The breath is the master key to life. When your breath is calm, your heart is protected. When your breath is restless, your heart is at risk. And here's the miracle. You have full control of this master switch. You don't need a doctor to breathe for you. You don't need medicine to breathe for you. You don't need youth or strength or perfect health to breathe. Only you, right now, and every day. So if you do nothing else from this video, if you forget every other exercise we discussed, please remember this one, this simple, sacred gift, the exercise of life itself, because it may very well save your life.